Hi, and warm welcome to me, Ivar Kristoffersson, Soul Warrior Energy from Sweden. And this is a Quantum Astrology report for the period the 16th to the 23rd of June 2018. We have an intense period. So much is happening. And I will cover mainly two occasions: astrology, Neptune going retrograde, and the summer solstice. So for that, wait a minute, for this period I want to draw a rune. And we got this one. Check what that one is. Yeah, that's Sigil, the sun. That's nice because we have the summer solstice. Sigil, the sun, our life force. Always assist you, and that we now take our power back to have. We have such a great life force, but we have been kidnapped and it has been taken away, and now we reprogram ourselves. We find it again, Sigil, the sun. And so much is happening. Nighttime is so drink a lot of water and take care. I just realized I'm 64. When I'm 64, Beatles. But for 32 years, half my life, I worked for this period now, for the anchoring light on earth by inner work. So I'm so happy. Still a lot happening with me, my hip and my throat and everything, but I'm so excited, super excited for this period. Thank you for listening, and thank you for doing your part in this ascension. It's big time for Earth, and we starseeds, we are here to change everything. And everything is changing right now. The event is ongoing. So, a quantum tarot card for the 16th to 23rd of June. Neptune retrograde and summer solstice. And we got King of, it's Saturn. King of Wand. No, King of Pentacles. Sorry, King of Pentacles, Saturn. That's the energy that really help us, but it's the tough teacher. You know, Saturn periods, 28 years for one cycle, so every 7th year, 7 to 8 year, we have a square or an opposition, then a square, and then a conjunction. So the Saturn is really, together with Pluto, working to get us to go on our soul path. And now we can learn to use it by manifesting, by being in a love vibration for ourselves and others, and step out of the 3-dimensional and go into 4th and 5th dimensional. The Saturn is retrograde right now. Saturn, the reality planet, giving our holographic reality together with Capricorn, and it's of course is in Capricorn with nice aspects. So I will check the chart for this, and it's like this. The 18th here we have moon, oh, sorry, the 18th. We start the 16th this period. So short about the first days. Sun will go 16 up to 24 to 26 degrees of Gemini, leaving Orion's belt, but still in Orion constellation, end of Gemini. And Osiris is at the magic 2244 here, just this time. Look at this one. The new moon was at 22, the last report, 22 degrees, 44 minutes. Now Osiris, the Egyptian underworld king, ruler of Scorpio, together with king with Isis, the queen that is in opposition to Saturn. So, and the 16th, the moon, this is the 18th then, when Neptune stationaries. The 16th, the moon will pass over Venus and the North Node, and this awakening even more the 16th about this fated events. We are in such a karmic period, an extreme karmic period, the end of the old world, finally. And we have Mars in opposition to Venus here, healing the divine masculine and the divine feminine opposition by an opposition in us. And Mars is really get the south node going, emotional south node. Okay, the 18th then. This time, the 18th of June at 2 a.m. in Sweden, in the evening then in US, Neptune will stationary at 16 degrees, 29 or 30 minutes of Pisces. And then it will stay there for 2 days, between the 18th and 20th, stationary. So we have a type of 0-point energy with Neptune stations to use the 18th and 19th. And then the 20th in the morning, also around 2 a.m. in Sweden, Neptune will go retrograde and be retrograde in this period. And just this, when it's stationary, we have this Osiris. Also, we have Moon at Demeter, the Mother Earth, Sirius. And we, of course, have this Saturn in trine to Uranus and in square to Chiron. I think I will concentrate on the summer solstice next directly, because it says so much about the energies also before. So then we take the summer solstice. One of the biggest astrological occasions in the year. You know, all these monuments in South America, Central America, Stonehenge in Sweden, everywhere in Thailand, where it's in position, so you can use the summer solstice and also the winter solstice, the energy of that one. For the Northern Hemisphere, yeah, for all of Earth, it's the same time, 21st of June, 10:07 a.m. So in US, this will be in the night or in the early morning. And we have sun then at 29 degrees 55 minutes in the last epic position of Gemini for this solstice, the interconnection, heaven and earth, alchemy. And Sun is in opposition to Saturn, and also in connection with the fixed star Betelgeuse, one of the biggest, the red giant that will or already has been a supernova. The moon will be at 10 degrees of Libra at the summer solstice. So the summer solstice, and because my voice is still grumpy, I make it short and concrete. This is magic, because now also Neptune, and Neptune is over here in Pisces. In the spirit planet is in its own sign, the consciousness is retrograde. And Pluto is retrograde, Saturn is retrograde, and Jupiter is retrograde. So it's a lot of inner reflection and transformation. And that's the ascension, the inner transformation. And Neptune here, retrograde, means that we go inward and we can reflect and heal the spiritual wounds. We had Chiron for 8 years here in Pisces doing this work. Now in individual Quantum I am Aries, but it will go back to a short period this autumn, Chiron to Pisces retrograde. So we are healing the spiritual wounds again, the wounds about God, about conscious, about spirit. And that's so important for our soul. And Pluto is retrograde. And that means that we can have an awakening to our psychic abilities, all of us. And Jupiter is also retrograde in Scorpio, expanding this awakening of psychic. And what I mean with psychic is telepathy, be able to read others' thoughts, travel, time travel, dimensional travel, astral travels, leaving more and more the third dimension or going up to the fourth and fifth dimension. And of course we have this extreme axis now with Mars and South Node in Aquarius. It's in the 6th house. And in the 12th house for this event here at this latitude, we have Venus and the North Node. So Venus and Mars in opposition, and Venus going over the North Node. And Venus is the divine feminine, the love, and it's also the heart chakra opening in Leo. Venus leaving the first 4 houses, where Venus has transformed so much, and now graduate in this graduation time into Leo, to shine, to be the love, to stand in your love, in your life, in your light. Really stand there, confident. And using the North Node here, because Mars is giving you this opportunity, pushing you from your origin, emotional South Node. This is so much karma, so much faith, so much happening in this transition, this fantastic axis here. And we have for this, of course, Saturn, you know, the card, the king of reality. Saturn is in opposition to Sun, but it's also in in conjunct 150 close connection with the North Node and Venus, and then a 30-degree to Mars and South Node. And this means that we have to integrate our shining light here in Leo with the reality we are in right now. Integrate it and heal it with this summer solstice. And I recommend meditation and taking it easy some days and really go within and use this transformation time, big transformation. And Moon has just passed in opposition to the wounded healer Chiron. And Uranus is in for this event and grand trine to ascendant for this event at Regulus, fixed star Regulus, and Saturn. And it's much more. It's enlightenment on steroids. So hold on, folks. Have a fantastic summer solstice and a happy midsummer here in Sweden. We celebrate that a lot here. So, thank you for listening. See readings below and take care, deep care.